Hi all, back with more Fields of Fire. Playtesting Volume 3, The Falklands War. This is a Goose Green campaign, Mission 4. This is my part 8, we're still on turn 6 though. I thought it was wise just to cut that there. I've just came straight back though, so I'm just going to bash on. So we're halfway through turn 6 if you like. We're on the enemy higher HQ event check, so let's do that. We do not get one. Right, so enemy activity. Right, enemies firing at cards without valid target shift ceasefire. Well, this guy's already, they've already shot ceasefire, haven't they? Because they've only got close range. We're still firing on them, but they can only fire into these two cards. This guy's still firing. These two that have returned from the dead, if you like, well, shouldn't have been removed in the first place. But anyway, this one would have been fine. Like I say, this one, there would have been some issues with how things got placed. But the fact that this enemy's in here now, it kind of let me put him back without any major issues, shall we say. It maybe allowed us to move into a position that we wouldn't been able to, or we would have been engaged with that, but then, however, then this wouldn't be here, and, you know what, it looks like it's something that needed to be clarified for the as a special rule in the campaign anyway, so I don't feel quite so bad about it, but it's just it was on my mind about asking it as a question, and I'd already asked part of the thing about these guys not being able to move. Could they fall back? All I needed to do was just ask that one more question. Can they be removed? And then I would have got no. We're about to fix. We're about to put a special rule in that says you can't do that. So, however, okay. So we've got. Well, I dare say we still need to. There are enemies on the map. I do need to consider them. So I'm going to count them just now, although they're probably doing no action, I think. So this is card number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's where we've got enemies. We've got... hang on. I missed one. I missed this, didn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's what we're doing. So on a 7, we've got a 2. So, this is when it can be tricky. So we're doing this one first. And he's got a unit and a leader, but yeah, we done this the last time, and to be honest, the leader, although he provides an extra card draw for the guy, which is probably going to be the same thing that happens, he doesn't do anything by himself. So let's get the defensive activity check hierarchy out and see. I think he's probably just going to try and concentrate fire again, which we'd rather. He failed that at the last time, but this time he's bearing in mind his line, and then he's going to get the +1 for the leader. But anyway, he's not in the same car. None of this. He's a squad under maybe trenches. So he's not under fire, but has a valid target along the fire. So it's an automatic concentrate fire attempt. Right, I've already said that he's going to get a 2-card draw base because he's a line, not modified by experience, but he is going to get a +1 for the leader. So 3-card draw, looking for crosshairs for him. No, good. No, come on. Oh, we get away with it again. That's excellent. Because we removed that pin marker as well, so we kind of took a +1 off him. Although, was he not maybe exposed the last turn as well? He might have been, yeah. Anyway, so it failed with the concentrate fire, so good. So all this guy's getting is this +0. But once you add things up, you never know, it can still happen. Right, what I'm going to do here, because we've got so many enemies, I'm just going to plonk a little red cube to say that I've completed that, and I'll take them away at the end. Because the leader doesn't do anything specifically. So now on a 6, again, just going left to right, top to bottom. Where do we look next? On a 6 is a 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, that's a guy down here then. Right, he's pinned, isn't he? Is this a mortar still? No, he got hit. He's paralysed. Why is he not pinned? He is pinned. Yeah. Okay, so he's a pinned, paralysed unit in a bit of a state. So let's so just the one enemy. Let's have a look. Right, so he's not on the same card. We never moved anybody up. So basically, he's pinned under cover. So on a 4, then he could fall back, I suppose. I think we'd rather he didn't, but we'd move him out of the way, I suppose. So anyway, pinned under cover on a 4. Then he gets a 4. He's going to fall back. I'd rather that did not happen. It just makes it all messy and awkward and a waste of all my time there. Right, well, so fallback priorities. Let's get that. Right, there we go. I just need to flip the page. So, well, all this is going to come away, isn't it? I can remove all this concentrate fire. He definitely is going to fall back, isn't he? And I can, well, actually that, officially that turns into a grenade mass now. Right, and he's going to be pinned, he's going to leave the cover behind. And he's not obliged to follow the rules that we do about an occupied card, a friendly occupied card with, that's not on a FOF, I know that one. So he's wanting a card that is out of line of sight of any opposing unit. I tell you what, it might be there. Yeah, because we've got line of sight on that, we've got line of sight on that. He's not got line of sight on that. So he's going to fall back there. Now, can he go under that cover beside... I don't see why not, Grant. If available, as per 8.6.1. Movement. Enemy units that move are subject to the same restrictions as friendly units that move. Last mark enemy units that move. Exposed. Exception. Enemy pinned units, paralysed teams and litter teams do not require a friendly occupied card. Yeah, okay. Cover priorities. Enemies who move to a card with available cover markers choose where to move depending on their current action. Enemies who are falling back will move into the cover that provides them with the best protection, taking into account stacking penalties. Oh, well, he's only going to be one step, isn't he? This guy, yeah. Yeah, he's going to move into the cover with him. So I assume that means taking into account stacking penalties, meaning that they wouldn't move into a... Or does that mean he wouldn't overstack a cover with more than 3 steps? I'm not sure. I'll leave that one there with you. I think it must. It doesn't really. It just leaves you there. It just says taking into account stacking penalties, etc. I see. Yeah, no. It'll move into cover which provides them with the best protection. So if for a reason we had 3 steps already in there, and he moved into there, you've got to consider that revetment, although it's giving you a +2, you're getting a -1 for being 1 step above 3. I think that's what that means. Okay, so it seems fine that he can do this, frustratingly. Yeah, it's just a paralysed unit. So, right, that's his ammunition underneath. So he's going to be paralysed, pinned, and he also needs to be exposed. Oops. And they're both under the revetment. That'll do, Grant. Yeah. So, and then, like I say, when he moved, that grenade turns into a grenade mass, the cover gets left behind. The concentrate fire markers fall off because he's away. Okay, well, you know what? It did clear the card. And if for some reason you got a good draw and stayed just there pinned as a paralysed team, or worse still, you know, sometimes a paralysed team you can upgrade, you can get better. So at least we've not got that issue to worry about. Okay, now that means half of that package has done something, but I think we still need to count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 now for the next enemy activity. On a 5 we get a 2. So 1, 2. So it's this guy here, but they can't do anything, can they? But like it's just been clarified, if they've not got line of sight and they can't do anything, they just take no action. So they're not on the same card, they've not run out of ammo. They are not under fire and no line of sight to an opposing unit. That's what they're at. Actually, no, that's not true. That's not true, because he does have line of sight to this card. But at the time I removed him, it was the case. So, but admittedly, right now he is not under that state. But he's also not under fire, but as a valid target along the PDF. He's not got that either. See, what about, I mean, the thing is, he can fire through that with that grazing fire, isn't it? He's got that, isn't he? Did they do that though? Back a bit, I think that's in 7 somewhere. Come on, where are you? Grazing fire. Normally when firing on a PDF into another card, VOF is exerted into the closest occupied card along the PDF that's within line of sight. However, if a tripod-mounted machine gun unit is firing at range, it exerts its VOF into every card along its PDF up to maximum range. So long as all the cards are at the same elevation or all uphill/downhill. Well, there's a couple of things bothering me here. It keeps talking about tripod-mounted machine guns when we're talking about grazing fire and overhead fire. Is this classed as a tripod-mounted machine gun? It has the wee arrow, and yeah, I was hunting about for that. Where does it describe what that wee arrow does in the rulebook? Surely that's there somewhere. I was looking right back at the beginning and think I would find it there, but you would think it gave you a definition of what it was. I mean, it talks about it here. I mean, it talks about it here. But I mean, it starts off by telling you, it talks about small arms, then talks about machine guns, tripod-mounted machine guns, and then this is where it talks about an arrow symbol. I'm going to go and search for arrow in the rulebook and see if it shows up anywhere else. Because I don't even know if that's classed as a tripod-mounted machine gun. I mean, it's an anti-aircraft. I mean, I know further on in the book it's got some description about it. Well, maybe I wonder if it does tell you there then. It's just that bit there that I looked at yesterday. Anti-tank, anti-aircraft guns. See, this one's just showing small arms at close range, though. The one we've got has the wee arrow above. Surely there's somewhere in the rulebook that describes what that wee arrow means. And when I say that, I mean, like, not just this bit, which talks about a tripod-mounted machine gun. An arrow symbol over the VOF rating indicates that the machine gun is on a heavy tripod mount. Maybe it is. Maybe that arrow just means that, and that's classed as a tripod-mounted machine gun. There's another question for you then, maybe Grant. Right, I'm going to search the rulebook for arrow first. I can't find. There's only like 9 occurrences of arrow, and this is the only one that pops up talking about what I'm trying to find out here. I can only assume that this resembles the same thing The fact that it's called tripod mounted machine guns, it must mean that. It must mean that it's on a tripod. Whatever kind of thing it is, it's on a tripod. So it does say that these are capable of grazing fire, overhead fire. Yeah, I want to say, I don't know. Is this... Oh, right. Just go with that, Grant. Go with that. So, grazing fire, overhead fire. Right, what would the enemy open fire through its... I think we need to look at the enemy stuff here. Hang on. This could be it here. Friendly fire units capable of grazing fire, which I'm assuming this guy is, will not open fire through units on their own side in order to fire upon the unit which triggered its package, unless otherwise stated in the mission instructions. Well, that wouldn't be the problem is. However, units capable of grazing fire will open fire if units on their own side lie behind the triggering unit. You cannot place a package on a card which is a long PDF of another enemy unit. Unlike your units, enemy units will open fire on a jointly occupied card. Yeah, I think the problem here is, because I had to kind of make a fix to this, I might have spoilt things that way. Because in actual fact, he would have been firing at this at some point. But I wasn't able to... What I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave this. And I don't think he can start opening fire through this. So what we're kind of going to assume is that he did not have anybody to fire at. Then this guy appeared. Then these guys are now in his line of sight, but he can't fire through his own units. Yeah, it's a bit messy that, but it was either that or I just left that guy removed. At least I put him back. I feel like that's the worst outcome for me, if you like. And it's how it should have been. You know, they shouldn't have went away. But it's maybe not... Well, it's maybe not the worst, because this maybe wouldn't be here. And maybe we would have been having to come up round the side here a bit to avoid getting in this fire. Or we would have been engaged with that and maybe doing something to that. Yeah, okay, let's leave it at that, Grant. It's... Because of that, that's the best. I think that's the best you can do. So I'm going to say he's not under fire, but he does have line of sight. But he's not under fire and has a valid target along his PDF. He doesn't have that either, and he can't do anything, right? So I'm just going to say that he's not going to do anything. But I mean, technically, he is not this one. Actually, because although he's not under fire, he does have a line of sight to an opposing unit. It's just that he can't fire at it because he's going to fire through his, so he wouldn't be removed. However, this is the bit that Collins clarified, that you wouldn't remove the units anyway. You wouldn't remove the anti-aircraft stuff or units under bunkers on that command. You would just treat it as no action. Right, so we're treating that as no action, even though he wasn't in that case, but there's nothing else he can do. So that's no action. So I'm going to put red cube on that. Right, now we're down to 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so 4. Yeah, because we had 7, but one of these has done his thing, isn't it? So it's 4. We've got a 1. Right, so we've got 2 fire teams, and we don't count the casualty. So these are pinned under cover. Right, and I'm going to randomise between the two. So we're going to go for the fire team on the left. The fire team on the left is a 1. Out of 2, yeah, so we've got a 1. So it's fire team on the left. And he's pinned under cover. It might just fall back as well then, eh? It's just the same as that paralysed team, isn't it? So pinned under cover on a 4. Is a 1, that's going to be no action. Right, and then the same for the other fire team now, pinned under cover on a 4. That's a 3, that might be a rally attempt. Pinned under cover is a rally attempt, yeah. So He's a fire team though, so he is green. So he's going to try and remove the pin marker. So it's going to just be a 1-card draw looking for rally. He does not get it. So he does nothing as well. Another unit, well, it's not a unit, it's a casualty there. So right, that's him done. So we've now just got 1, 2, 3 cards left. On a 3, we get a 2. So that's going to be here. This is a machine gun with a leader in a bunker. Well, my guess is concentrate fire again, isn't it? So no. Yeah, he's not. We've not got him spotted. Yeah, we weren't ready for him yet. So he's not under fire, but has valid target amongst PDF. Yeah, so we're doing the unit first, but then before the leader. But like I've said, the leader's not going to do anything special. He's not got any assets with him like grenades or anything like that. So it's going to be an automatic concentrate fire. So the unit's line, however, the leader's going to contribute the +1. So it's going to be a 3-card draw to concentrate fire on this guy. This could be bad. Right, here we go. No. Reshuffle. Yes. Don't want another one. We don't want another one. Okay, so as a concentrate fire at not critical, which is bad enough. Okay, deck shuffled up. We're looking for a concentrate fire marker, and yeah, sorry, it would be on the cover. There's only 1 unit on the card, so it goes under the cover marker. Well, it targets that unit. He's pinned, so that might be a little bit tougher on him. We are going to drop that crossfire though, so maybe I should have considered. Well, thing is, to drop the smoke, could he not have done it himself? I don't think he could have. While he's pinned, I think the only thing he could do is remove his pin marker, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm not going to. Because we had a general initiative we didn't use. I'm thinking if he could have dropped his smoke while he was pinned, I don't think so. I don't think he'd be able to do that. Right, go and look then, Grant. Quickly. Pinned, movement actions, move within a card, tent to seek cover. Yeah, rally actions, attempt to remove a pin. Combat actions, none. Yeah, he wouldn't have been able. He would have had to remove his pin marker before then dropping the smoke. So it's like losing a +1 to gain a +1. So it wouldn't have done him any great use. Okay, so well, that's that card done, and then we've got 2 more cards left. 1 and a 2. We get the 1, so it's going to this guy. Now he's a section undercover. Now he's been fired up from a different direction. Here's the thing. Yeah, this is the one that doesn't matter because he's about to be smoked out. However, let's go through the procedure. So he has no, because he's under fire. He is under fire. He's under fire. He's undercover. He's under fire from a different direction to its own PDF. So yeah, I mean, technically I should go through it though, because it's just a pending fire mission that's on him. You can see outside the card right now. So on a 4, let's see what he's wanting to do. On a 4, he's wanting to do a 3. Which is shift. Yeah, because it's a 50-50, isn't it? So shift PDF to direction of incoming fire. So yeah, he will now shift his fire across to this guy. That comes away. No, sorry, that comes away. The automatic weapons are still coming in there, and he is firing into that card with small arms. At the moment, until then we move into the fire mission thing. Right, that's him done his thing. Oops. And we've got 1 more card, so we don't need to roll anymore. And that's just the whatever it was called, that one. It was a 35mm one. Well, he's not going to do anything either, and he is in the situation where he's not under fire and has no line of sight to an opposing unit. So, because he does not, there's nothing, he can't see through this card. He can only see into that card, and that card, and none of these are enemies. So, a normal unit he would be removed, but like I say, they built in a special rule. So that says he just carries out no action. Okay? Right, that's all the enemy activity. Right, moving on. That was it. Enemy activity check. Capture segment. Capture any paralyzed water teams? No. Retreat segment. Retreat any unpinned paralyzed teams. Well, he's got... What was the paralyzed team went there, right? He's still pinned though, isn't he? He's pinned, exposed. Actually, that pin marker's about to come off from them. And then he will be able to retreat next turn, maybe. Just move off the map. AT combat vehicle movement, none of that. Fire mission update. Right, so remove existing incoming and then flip pending fire markers. So there's no any existing and remove. But we will flip this to an incoming. It's going to be a -4 mortar. He can now not see outside the card. So that flips back to that. And the small arms technically is... he's just firing with small arms on the card, but we don't need to worry about that. It doesn't track ammunition. And he'll stop all that nonsense in the clean-up phase. Okay, that was that. Potential contact, there's none. No, we didn't sort of progress any at all. And in fact, we've only got one more potential contact, haven't we? Because a lot of them got removed by the fire, we've only got this one. So it's going to be a battle to get in there and get that, but I don't know. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting finish. I don't think I'm going to be coming back tonight to do this. I think I should leave it. Problem is, I don't know. Well, I suppose I might get back to a bit tomorrow. I could, but back to work Wednesday early morning, so I've got a few things I need to do tomorrow, so I might not actually. This could be the last bit for it. I say that, you know what? I say that, and then no doubt I'll be here. Right, no potential contact. Pin recovery. Remove pin markers for any vehicle infantry units that are not under a VOF. Well, this guy moved back here, and he's not under VOF. He was exposed, but hopefully I remember that's there. So his pin marker comes off, so next turn he'll be able to retreat because he's an unpinned paralyzed team. Oh no, it needs to be under VOF, doesn't it? I can't remember what he'll do then. He's a paralyzed team. I think they do maybe. Do they not just fall back? Paralyzed team. Paralyzed team not on an opposing unit's card. Oh no, they just do nothing. How can they ever get back to anything then? They can't rally unless they've got a leader with them. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, pin recovery was any anybody else that was pinned not under a VOF. This guy's pinned, but he's under VOF. So, and the guys are pinned under VOF. So no. Right, into the combat. Okay, so we've got. Well, we'll do our guys first. So left to right. We have got small arms on this guy, so that's going to be the first one. This guy's got automatic weapons on him and a concentrated fire, so that's the second one. I think that's it. Yeah. So do this guy first. So he is getting the +3 because that's coming across the green border. And he is undercover, so it's a +4. And the fire is small arms. So a +4, so it needs to be a kind of bad card, but you can never tell. +4, that is a bad card. Fortunately, it's still just a pin. So not the end of the world. Yeah, it's not too bad, I suppose. Means we'll Just need to unpin him again, maybe. But this turn, he's still going to get his small arms fire, so that's him. And the other one was here. I'm a wee bit more worried about this guy, because +0, he's under cover, +1, he's pinned, +2. However, he's getting automatic weapons and a concentrate fire, so he's drawing on a 0. That's a better card. Oh, it's a miss. Well, I prefer the cards round that way. So the miss removes the pin marker from him, which is not so good in some ways, but at least it means he can maybe do something more next turn. That's that. So now on to their guys. It was only the 2. So we've got fire there. Hang on, am I not missing something? No, that's it. So we're firing on there, and here, and well, yeah, we were firing it here, but that's coming to nothing, isn't it? So we'll do these guys first. I'm trying to get up a little bit. It's a way up the top there. So we've got, they're under trenches. Yeah, that's what we were hoping for, a crit there, but we didn't get it. We are firing across the white border though, so they're only getting the +1 there, but they're getting +2 for the trenches and +1 for pinned. So they're sitting at a +4. Our fire is small arms, so that's not doing anything. And but we do have a concentrate fire on the cover marker. So, what did I say? +1, +4, -1. So it's a +3 on both fire teams. So +3 on the left fire team. +3 is a miss. So he's going to remove the pin marker. And +3 on the right fire team is a miss as well. So that's him now not pinned. They are still just close range, so, but 2 fire teams together, what I say that, or do they not need a leader maybe or something? I think I looked at it already, but anyway, that's that. Right, and then this one I'm hoping to get something out of though. So 0 for the card. The mortar fire is +4. We're ignoring the trenches because of the critical hit. So all he's getting is a +1 from the burst. +1, and then it's -4, and then -1 for the concentrate fire. So it's -5 and a +1. So it is -4, and that's a hit. Right, now he's line quality is a P. Nah, that could have been better for us. I think he's 3 steps, isn't he? I'll just take this off now anyway. So yeah, so he's flipping to that side, and he's getting a paralysed team to join him. Oh, it could have been better that. Still under the trenches, but they are going to be pinned. Yeah, I would have preferred a better result, because that means he's still got a 2-step squad there. Okay, well, never mind. Yeah, and then we were hoping to resolve fire here, but he got that guy backed up. So that's all the combat. Update ammo. So we fired our mortar fire mission. Then the concentrate fire went in machine guns. I know we were considering this one, but we didn't need to do it in the end. What about machine guns then? That's 3rd platoon machine guns all fired. That's the first of them firing though, so that's not so bad. So 1, 2, 3. Any other machine guns fired? That's 2nd platoon. That's, yeah, 1st platoon machine guns fired. Yeah, that's a pity, because they've spent, that's their 4th point they've spent. So only 2 left, and it was wasted as well. As for him, he's got a machine gun here. It is now down to 4. Must have started with 6. He fired last turn, so he's down to 4. We don't have him spotted. These did not fire. That fired, it's a squad. They didn't fire anyway. That fired, it's a squad. Yeah, we did fire a rocket, but they come off. Right, that's that. Okay, and then clean up. We've got not many exposed to come off, just a couple, I think. Sergeant Major on that moved. Actually, this guy up here, which I thought I might forget about. So he's that's away. And concentrate fires goes away. Grenade mass. Oh, concentrate fire away up here. That's that. And then update. Enemies firing at cards right. Valid target shift ceasefire. Don't think there's any of that. No, they've still got targets. And then update. So that's going to be we're firing at him at all pin now again. Because we got reduced. We got pinned. That's still the same. That's the automatic weapons. These guys can't fire out the cards yet. When they do, it's going to be all pinned, and it's more than likely going to be on this. That's still firing with automatic weapons, and that's still all the same. This guy became unpinned, but he was, yeah, we're still getting the automatic weapons from that. There's nothing on this card now though, so we want to do something about that next turn. I'm pretty sure we want to get moved on to this card, don't we? Pick that rocket up. Well, actually, yeah, then you're going to open up to that. I'm thinking because the bunker can't shift on us, but we've got this guy, haven't we? Yeah, there's a lot to think about. There's a lot more to think about now than what there was before starting this one, I think, Grant. You left last night, but anyway. Right, and then on to game turn 7, and that just sounds a little... it's a lot to do. I'm probably going to have to take chances to get onto this card. Yeah, not the breeze that we were having through in Mission 3 anyway, for sure. This is going to be quite challenging, I think, to try and get this to... we've got everything else, mission goal-wise, apart from securing that. We need to secure this card. And there is a potential contact on there as well. And it could just easily produce a contact right in here. And then we're surrounded, pretty much. Okay, so a lot to think about. Yeah, I get the feeling I might not come back tomorrow actually to it. What are we at? I'm only at 38 minutes, but we'll just call that a part. You never know. Yeah, I'll see. Yeah, I might come back to it. I might be time just to take a little break though, but I don't know. I'm saying that now, and I'll come up tomorrow and I'll look at it and think, right, I'm excited to see how this is going to pan out, which I am. I just not sure where to start. I'm not sure. You know, some of you might have ideas right away about how to go about it, but yeah. We're going to take more casualties. I'm pretty sure of that. It's going to be a bit of a messy finish anyway, for sure. Right, I'll get away for now, and I'll be back with the next part when I'm back. Okay, cheers.